Purple skies, velvet night, wrapped in love, bathed in light. A touch so smooth, a love so deep. In your arms, I drift.
Yeah, this is 25 Oxford Street. You can see that is where Hangwani Morgan Mahumela was staying, in this house on the right. You could see there the grass is not growing. It means most of the times he used to park his visitors' cars, because it means that place was very busy. Because when you look to the other side, you can see the grass is okay, but when it comes to in front of his gate, the grass is not growing. That was an extra parking for people who were coming to see, or maybe had some securities that were always parked there to watch every movement that is going on up outside the gate. This is crazy. This is 25th Oxford Avenue, where Morgan Hangwani Mahumela was staying. It's crazy when you see this and you think about the people who have died while other people were stealing money from the hospital. In hospital, this is the Tembisa Hospital. Tembisa Provisional Tertiary Hospital. So you could see from here that a lot of lives were lost through the tender that Mahume was granted, got from this hospital, and never supplied whatever equipment that was expected of him to supply. Medication, whatever, everything that he was supposed to supply with the tender that he won. But he decided not to do that. A lot of people have died. This is the Oxford Street in the house of somebody who has conned the country, the hospital, over 2 billion rands. And South Africans are quiet. They are not saying anything. Having a president who deny knowledge of this guy, who has conned this hospital, and people have died. Their families that lost their loved ones for no apparent reason, just because of somebody who was so greedy, who did not want to understand the situation that was going on in hospital. How many hospitals has he conned? Because so far, this is the one that has been found that has been conned by this con man. Because we cannot call him a business person. And what is surprising with the media, the picture of this guy, it was hard to display it. This is the Oxford, which is 25 Oxford Street. Walking down the street here. At some point, I used to pass in this place. And I thought this place has got a lot to do about the Tembisa Hospital saga, whereby money was siphoned by this underworld guy. Look at the Lamborghinis that this guy is driving. He has all the Lamborghinis in one color. And this seems to be a special color for him. I don't know what that color represents in his life. It's really crazy when you see such things happening in the country and you start to ask yourself, how many hospitals that has gone under this nonsense that has been done by this Morgan Mahumela? Look at this. Who is this? This is like this the president of the country in front of Mahumela's house. Yes, it is him. Oh my goodness. How does he deny this? Look at him taking pictures with this guy. How is he going to deny this? Can anybody please tell me how Ramaphosa will deny? We know he denied Phala Phala. He sealed the documents of Phala Phala. He sealed the CR17. These should be sponsors of ANC because it's obvious, it's clear now that all this syndicate, this cartel, are all from they are all sponsors of the ANC. What is going on here? What is Ramaphosa here doing? If he say he doesn't know Mahumela, what is he doing here? Because this is the house of his nephew, Mahumela. I think we are expecting to hear what lies now, because when Steenhuisen asked him in Parliament as to is there anything or does he know his nephew, because they were talking about the 400 million, where the case of that 400 million has never seen the light of the day, that was conned by this Mahumela. That Ramaphosa is denying knowledge of this guy. Because at some point, I remember there is an article that was, I think it's News 24 that gave us this article, if I'm not mistaken, whereby that article was like, it's when Steenhuisen asked Cyril Ramaphosa if he has knowledge of Morgan Mahumela. With his words, Cyril Ramaphosa, when he was asked by Steenhuisen, I don't know this gentleman.
How are you, my brother? Yeah. I'll give you some love. I love you. I'll give you some love. Yeah. I love you. How are you? The best cameraman in the world. Let me tell you. Yes. So, I mean, if you say
about this guy, we are expecting something new because he's a good liar. He can say anything that he thinks. Look at the cars. Look at the Lamborghinis. Blue in color. Nice house. Look at inside. Oh my God. Look at the living room here. Oh my God. Look at this. The kitchen. My God, this is so beautiful. Look at the pictures. These pictures should be expensive. They should be costing millions of rands. I don't think they are that cheap. Look at the house. This guy was living a lavish life. Look at in the gym, so many equipments in the gym. How many of them in that house that stay there every time they have to go for fitness? Look at this, a Lamborghini. Special color. I wonder what the blue color represent with him. Swimming pool. Nice house. This is really beautiful. That's an extra stand SUV of a Lamborghini. Oh my goodness. How then Ramaphosa explain all this? Because now there are questions that have to be posed to Ramaphosa compared to the picture that is being shown in Ramaphosa's scene in front of this house, whereby he denied knowledge of Hangwane Mahumela. He was not poor, he was as simple. Instead of him, because I remember at some point he was asked about his son. There was money that was received by his son, but he denied that. And all of a sudden, then he somersaulted and he said, oh, they never told him whatever. He said, this guy has a really choice. Maybe one of these cars were going to be given to Ramaphosa when he leaves office. Who knows? Because all these deals that he has done, there is no way that Ramaphosa doesn't know about these deals. I want to believe that he knows a lot about these deals. I can't wrap my mind around this and say Ramaphosa doesn't know about this. Look at the pictures here. These pictures should be costing over R1 million. I hope they are going to attach them, as they have just taken pictures of this. I think the CIA will take these pictures, because there's no way they can leave this. Already they're taking these Lamborghinis, and this truck that is loading those cars. Oh my God! Look at this house. You know, in South Africa, when they say South Africa is a movie, they just mean that Cyril decided to seal the documents. After sealing the documents, he told himself that he is smarter than everybody, which is a wrong thing. He shouldn't have done what he did. This is wrong. He sealed the CR17 documents. He sealed the Phala Phala documents. How can we trust a president like this? He has destroyed the ANC. And because in the ANC, all the people who are there in the top 7 or top 6, they all have their own skeletons. Like what Tabile said, that we...
All of us there in the NEC have our smallanyana skeletons, and we don't want to take out all skeletons out, because there will be, or hell will break loose.
A recent example, one of your own nephews, his company scored contracts with 381 million rand from Gauteng hospitals. And you write that it's not being felt by the majority of our citizens, because BE only benefits ANC-connected cronies.
No, you keep saying my nephew. I don't even know this gentleman. And so let's not even get there. I don't know him.
And then
for a lot of them, that he will end up revealing these things. And I think ANC, now there is a fight within, and they are going to end up killing each other. This is really what is going to happen. As Mashela has said, that now ANC is stealing because they know they are not going to retain to power. It's everybody who is in position now is busy stealing, so that they know that they are not employable after they leave office. It's going to be hard for them. Whatever portfolio they are working in, if they got in there as cadres or as part of ANC in those portfolios, when they lose them, or when the ANC lose, it means they are all gone. What do you think, family? Drop your comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bravo, bravo.